fellows. I am so deeply sorry to keep you waiting. Tonight, she is beautiful.
These berserkers were killed with energy weapons. This looks like the work of clerics.
You've done well getting here alive.
Are you a sentry here?
Yes. My name is Thorgal. Just stay clear of the World Heart while you're here, then we'll get along fine. There won't be any shit, okay? Ragnar sent the men we could spare. I sent some of them with one of our cultivators to a farm near the domed city. We thought they would be able to drum up some supplies for us. But instead, they've disappeared. It can't be good that they aren't back yet.
Askor,
Dead? What the hell happened to him?
he was murdered.
Damn. I knew it. He was just too ambitious.
Can you think of anyone who might have done it?
Me? No. Well, not specifically. He's ambitious, or was ambitious. Yeah, well, I hope you'll find who did.
I think Ragnar must just have wanted you eliminated from suspicion.
He said to question me?
Yes, Duras told me.
Juris? Well, he's a man who stands by his duty. I hope the two of you find the murderer.
I'm working on it.
Look into whoever might have been a rival for Askor. That's my advice.
Wondering if I would see you again. You've stopped taking ELEX. You look different.
Have we met before?
Not personally, but every Alb knows of your achievements. Everyone heard of your crash. We were told you had been executed, but recently I heard rumors of someone who sounded like you. I began to suspect you were still alive.
Why are you with your unit?
It seems like we have shared similar fates. I've been cut loose from Askor. I can't go back. I have to find a new way to fulfill my destiny. While I have had to leave Askor, I believe in the hybrid. It is through his insight that we will survive. His powers will bring order to Askor.
So why aren't you still a loyal soldier of Askor?
So why aren't you still a loyal commander?
I still don't know the full story. Not all of it. But I failed a mission for the hybrid. There were Albs there, ready to stage an execution. I was fortunate. I fell from the cliff and they presumed I was dead.
Then your executioner also failed. They will have to execute him when they discover that.
There. That's my story. So now it's your turn. So tell me why you left Askor.
I believe there are ways to make Albs stronger. But there are ways we can share minds to strengthen them.
The collective mind is part of the hybrid strength.
Yes, but I did my own research into shared minds. I experienced what it is to be an Alb, a true, but my efforts weren't appreciated. They rejected me. They drove me from Askor.
It sounds like you were...
Yes. Look, you're an exile, I'm an exile. Here we stand, the two of us, both superior to the Albs that serve the hybrid. You and I, we should be the ones to decide our fate. The only thing that matters right now is taking the heads of the Albs who are hunting me. You can't scare Albs. No. If I get their heads, I can read their minds to learn how they plan to capture me. And I'm sure I can get you some useful tactical. Help me.
You really think you can read their...
If you bring me their heads, yes. You should tell me where to meet if we become separated.
I have a camp in some ruins west of Thorgal.
Very well. I'll find it. They've sent 3 commanders to find me. I'd be flattered if they weren't all... The first is Bartox. He is searching the southern reaches of Askor, which only goes to prove he's an idiot. The second is Pollux. He trailed me through western Abessa, but I managed to throw him off. The third is Tiraz. I last saw him on the border to Ignadon, and I just need their heads.
Hey you, what's new from the south?
You mean Idan?
No, I'm talking about the real south, the deserts of Tavar. I'm sick of the shit here. Berserkers, clerics, fuck them all. It's all laws, commandments, rules, it's bullshit, all of it. Fuck rules, fuck laws, fuck the berserkers. The outlaws in the desert are the only truth. Freedom, profit, no bullshit. I've done nothing but work, follow orders, dig shit, and for what? To have people try and kill me for things I don't even believe in. Fuck them. I want to see the world. Instead, I'm stuck here.
You wouldn't survive the journey to Tavar.
You're right. I don't have the stores I need to get there, or the shards. But I know I could earn what I need. If I could just get the supplies I need to make it there.
Thorgal wants you to return to the world.
I bet he does, but he can go fuck himself. I'm not going back. He can go and round up a few ass-kissing, law-abiding fellows from Goliath to do his dirty. I don't want anything to do with Idan.
You're running because you're a coward. I know more about Tavar than you. You wouldn't last a week. Idan is your best chance.
I suppose so. You're right. You're right.
The Berserker Askor has been murdered.
Askor? How did that happen? Askor could. That guy wanted to do everything to get promoted. He hated anyone else who could read, especially if they weren't born in Goliath.
Not now. You recently became a warrior, didn't you? You and Askor are both eligible to be paladins.
Yes, but trust me, I'm happier with my job collecting waifs and strays than becoming a paladin and going out to the front lines. I think I'm making more of a difference doing what I'm doing. Askor, though, was a driven man. Becoming a paladin was all he wanted.
Thorgal wasn't anywhere near Goliath at the time of the murder, and he has witnesses to prove it.
Yeah, he's also too skilled a fighter to have left Askor such a bloody mess. So, he's out as a suspect.
I don't think Askor was his friend. Baron just wants to be left alone.
All right. Frankly, I only think Ragnar wanted Baron questioned in case he had seen anything. Let's take him off the list.
Garen just wants to hunt. He didn't like Askor, but I don't... Besides, if he had killed Askor, he'd have used his bow, not a sword.
Yeah, all Garen wants is to hunt. He'd have no motive for this.
It's not conclusive, but I don't think it was him.
I agree. I don't think it was him either. Let's take him off the list.
You were right. The investigation was a waste of time. It must have been someone outside Idan. All of his suspects are innocent.
It's Ragnar we'll have to convince. He is certain one of them did it. He's not often wrong.
Then who do you think it was?
I don't know.
Then tell Ragnar that.
What about Baron? He didn't have a proper alibi, did he?
There was no one there to say he was at his post. And of all the suspects, he knew Askor the best.
Then it must be him. The others all have alibis. Baron knew Askor better than the others.
I thought you said Ragnar only included Baron in case he saw something.
Ragnar wants answers. He's insisting the murderer is found. You've questioned everyone, and Baron's the only one without a decent alibi. Do you know where Baron is?
I found him in the forest, but he said he takes time off to go to the lift into the Valley of the Damned.
Then we should go there and see what we find. You want me to come with you? Bring anything you find to me without disturbing it. Whatever you find, we should take it.
Then you know what it...
No, I'm warning you. Do what I say.
Right.
Just trust me. Your life might depend on it. Not bad here, is it?
I found something hidden in Baron's...
What'd you find?
Here. Do you think this could belong to Baron?
No, that was Askor's. And now we find it at a place Baron confesses coming to regularly? Huh, I'd say we have some evidence.
This dead seedling was in the casket.
I told you not to interfere with the evidence.
Is that the seedling that disappeared on the night of the murder?
It could be. I'll take it now. I'll take it to Ragnar. And you can consider this case done.
You want to know what I think about the murder?
Very well. What do you think?
Well, I don't think any of the... There's just not the proof. There's only one person associated with Askor.
Me?
You were a rival to Askor. Then you find out Baron goes to where the seedling was found, and suddenly think he's a prime suspect.
You can't think...
I do. It's simple.
What are you talking about? You can't seriously think it was me.
Tell me your alibi.
You don't know what you're talking about.
You spend your time, and you spend all your time trying to persuade me not to investigate this. Then tell me. Tell me, or you'll have to tell
Ragnar will see me dead. I'm an outsider, and Askor was born a berserker. He was known, and he was one of Ragnar's
So you did...
Kill him? Yes. Murder him? No. I found Askor by the lift one day. He'd managed to kill the seedling he'd been given. He knew that would stop him becoming a paladin. He attacked me.
So why hide that? And why frame Baron?
Baron's been blackmailing me. He found me with Askor's body. He knows I'm an outsider. Who would they believe? Who do you believe? I gave you a chance. Won't you do that for me? No, that's... I tried to close the investigation to point suspicion outside Goliath.
And what about Baron? And what about me? You ordered the warrior Duras to investigate Askor's murder?
Yes. Askor was a trusted and well-liked member of our people. So it was only right that his murder should be investigated by Duras. Justice will be done.
I have some information about Askor's murder.
Anything you know would be helpful. What have you learned?
Duras is the murderer. He killed Askor.
An accusation has been made, and it must be heard. Can you prove this accusation?
Duras discovered that Askor had killed the seedling that Askor had in his care. Askor decided that truth had to be kept secret. He attacked Duras. Duras killed him in self-defense.
And you expect me to believe this? That Duras killed him in self-defense but kept that from me? Even when he was appointed to investigate the murder? No, I cannot believe that. An innocent man would have spoken out. His silence tells me the truth, and justice must be done. Duras will be brought to answer these accusations. You did well to bring this information to me. Here, take this reward as thanks for ending this matter.
I'm attacking.
Duras is dead.
So he escaped me, but didn't escape justice. I hope Askor can rest easier, now death has taken his killer.